the basement that I caught on fire with the, we had a stove over there, and I left the deep fryer on, and the grease caught on fire, and my dad came down to put out the fire, and he wouldn't come up, and I thought I killed my dad.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Grandma
terrible.
had a bunch of clothes hanging here, and that's what caught on fire. So clean your basement.
Lesson.
Moral of
Clean your
the
basement.
story.
And this is probably the window that Uncle Frank had to climb back through because he was late and Grandpa locked the front door on him.
Seriously?
Seriously, he was so mad at him, so he locked everything up and Frankie had to climb through the window.
Oh my gosh.
Did you ever have to come down here?
Well, I know
for a
little
storm?
though. Little.
Yes. This,
Yeah,
and when they
yeah.
had that tornado in 1953, that was where we were all huddled over in that.
Wow, are you serious?
And my dad was out in the back alley eating a hot dog watching the
Oh my
tornado
God,
you
over.
told me
Remember
that.
that? That's where we were, right over here.
Like right under the stairs?
Yeah,
I could
probably
see the
right
yard
around here,
right
yeah.
Is that what
Were
you
they
said?
eating a hot dog?
Yeah, he's eating a hot dog watching the tornado go over.
You
As
guys
long
could
as the
see
kids
the
were in the basement, he
tornado?
was fine.
See, now
He
it's
could hear it, it went right over.
Oh.
That's the one that hit up in,
Maybe they both
Mount
did.
Morris, I think. Yeah, Donna was in that one. Where my mom made a raisin pie, and she made it in a big pan, and she set it outside this door to cool while we had dinner. And she locked this door so that no one, and she locked that back door over here and this one. And my girlfriend knocked on the door when we were having dinner, and I came out. There used to be a big window here. And I opened up the door, and I thought, why is this locked? And I was watching her out there, and I stepped right in the pie.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it was like on the floor?
It was on the floor.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
This is where we had our kitchen table, and all five of us ate. And every time one of us kids spilled milk, my mom would yell because it would go down and stink. She said, milk stinks. And this is where my dad sat with Frankie over here, and Frankie sprayed the whipped cream in his face, and my dad went.
The dining
The
room
dining room table was right here. And there was a nice hutch there, and we had lots of good dinners. Lots of good dinners there. But we usually ate at the kitchen table in the kitchen. And this is just the living room.
So this was like special dinner you guys ate out here?
Special dinners when we had company or lots of people. We had a lot of fun here.
Did your mom play the piano that you guys had?
My dad did.
Your dad did, okay.
Or a lot of, I remember especially the piano used to be over here. And after Sunday dinner, my dad would be playing the piano, my mom would be doing dishes, and she'd give the dish towel and dance, and she'd sing with whatever he was doing. We had a lot of fun. This is where you hear me tell the story about Uncle Jim. When my mom and I were sitting here, and it was getting after midnight, and he wasn't home yet. Pretty soon, here comes Uncle Jim running in that back door, and he comes around here, goes out to the front door, peeks out the window, shuts the window curtains, and then we had a big mirror here. So he comes back over here and he whips his comb out and slicks his hair back. He goes, oh, Jim, no wonder the girls are after you. So of course we all cracked up. My mother always had a statue of the Blessed Mother here in the bottom of the steps. Every time she came down, she would pat the Blessed Mother on the head, and so many times that she had no more paint on the top. This is the window that I used to take my mop. I'd have to mop the whole upstairs, and I'd shake it out up here. See, I'm telling all these stories on my brothers because they were bad. This is when Frankie my mom would get mad at him, and then she'd chase him around the house, and he'd run, and he'd come in the bathroom, shut the door, put his butt on the door, and hang on to the sink, and she couldn't get in. And I remember falling back, Frankie and I were fighting one day, and I went falling back in the bed, and I hit my head on that windowsill.
Oh.
Because I went back to kick him off with my feet.
There's a bedroom on
Yeah, there was a bed. My mom and dad had their bed right
here?
there.
Five people live in this house, only 2 rooms.
So Grandpa and
One
Grandma,
bedroom.
Cortez's bedroom was this.
And then
Yeah.
Grandma's was there, and then the 2 boys in here.
Wow. That's awesome.
So then I went running down the basement. Mom, my head was bleeding because you're going to bleed easy.
Yeah, it does.
I went, Frankie cracked my head open. I
Oh my
stood
God.
there. Huh?
Did he get in trouble?
Oh, I don't remember that.
God.
This was my room. My bed was here. My dad would get up in the morning, go to the bath, go get ready for work, and then he'd come in and wake me up next, and he'd just flip the light on, and that's all it took to wake me up. These are the windows I used to sit by on Christmas Eve and wait for Santa Claus. I'd sit on the floor and watch for Santa Claus to come.
Aww.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
And Santa actually did come to your house.
Yes, he actually did.
They did. They always had an uncle that dressed up as Santa. Was it your uncle?
Oh,
Was it your uncle?
he knew. No, he was actually busy getting
With lots of
toys together. Uncle Andy was always
Uncle
our
Aaron, yes.
Santa Claus. So
That's
Grandpa
Santa.
would have the toys out in the front porch with their names on it, and Uncle Andy would come in all dressed up like Santa Claus in a big white scroll he'd unroll with everything we did wrong that day.
Wow. Holy cow.
What is that room? This was the boys' room.
Did they play in this big closet?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
It's
kind of a
pretty
big closet
big,
for this
yeah.
house.
Yeah. This is kind of like the master bedroom, I guess.
Yeah, really.
My mom and dad did have this room for a while,
Eventually.
but I don't remember how we switched them around.
Because Joe said he remembers out there where your bedroom was when you were young, being a desk and a file cabinet.
Because all the kids were gone.
Right.
Yeah. And then that was probably when this was their room.
So Grandma literally lived in this house until she passed away,
Right,
and your dad died here
Right.
in this house.
right in this room.
Wow.
Yep. So.
Grandma, what's your favorite room in the house? Your bedroom?
Oh.
What gives you the the best memories? Probably the whole house, I suppose.
Yeah, probably the living room and
The living
where we
room?
all gathered together. That's probably my favorite place.
Mom, how old was Grandpa when he passed away?
I think he was like
68.
69, 68, 69. He was young,
And how old was Grandma?
83.
Wow.
Yeah. So, well, do you want to hear the story about this is the register where the boys used to run a string through and run it around here and around under my bed and tied it to shoes, and then after I went to bed, in the middle of the night, they'd start pulling those shoes, and it sounded like I had ghosts.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that story about my ghost story.
Yes, tell them about that.
This is where my bed then, I don't remember why, but my bed was this way. My bed was right here.
You know, why was your bed in here?
Was that because when you were sick or something? Why would they move
See,
you
and I
here?
remember, actually, I remember my crib being over here because I remember being sick and Aunt Mary Jabaggy bringing me ice cream and her standing in that doorway. And I remember so I don't know, I guess we must have played merry-go-round.
You probably had your mom and dad here with you when you were little.
And
the
maybe
boys
they
were
put
there.
me in
So
with
maybe their
them.
bed
That
was
might
over
have
there and your
been.
bed was here.
That might have been until we got older.
Yeah.
But I had a twin bed right here, and I had rheumatic fever when I was 5, and the doctors told my mom and dad I was going to die. And I remember sleeping here one night, and I looked down that hall, and I saw a figure.
Oh, this is where that story took place?
Yeah.
I've heard this story so many times.
The figure was like you would think of Scrooge, like
Yeah.
a Scrooge story, all dressed in a nightshirt with a nightcap, and it had a candle, and it was floating on a cloud, and it started floating right down the hallway, and I was like, and instead of yelling for my mom and dad, I took my blanket and I covered my head, and I could feel something sit on me. And I just kept my head covered and never said a word and fell asleep like that.
Wow.
And then I told my mom about it in the morning, but my mom always said I was better after that.
Wow.
So maybe it was God sending his healing angel. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was better. And I am
Wow.
here to tell about it. I did not die by the grace of
right.
God.
Yeah.
So that's where this happened. I can still remember all that.
Wow. That's why I thought you were going to say this was your bedroom, because I remembered you saying that they, came straight. I was thinking, well, how'd that happen if that was your bedroom?
See, every time you told the story, I thought it was always in there. Because I
Yeah.
always remember Grandma and Grandpa's bed right here. So
Yeah.
I thought
I
that-
bet they did keep me in here for a while.
Because you were sick, so they wanted
Especially
you to
because I
buy
was
her.
sick, right?
Yeah, your mom wanted to buy her,
Exactly.
sure. Wow.
Exactly. I've never forgotten the whole thing, so I must have been, but not terrified enough to call my mom or dad. Isn't that funny? Not scary, but unusual. I mean, it wasn't like a monster. Does that scare you? My mom used to have window plants, like, you know, those windowsills that you can put in there. She grew the most beautiful violets right here.
And you remember the couch, and it was always covered with plastic. I can still remember watching, because the TV was right here.
And
just-
Grandpa's chair right there.
and watching, because Grandma would watch Incredible Hulk with me.
Oh, I was like, she always watched soap operas too.
She liked Incredible Hulk. We watched that.
She
That
wouldn't
was
like
fun.
the soap operas today, I'll tell you that.
No doubt. We would go looking for houses, because Mom and Dad always thought they wanted to buy a house, a new house. And they would go out looking, and then they'd come home and my mom would look at this and she'd go, "Oh, Joe, none of these are as nice as this." Dad had his recliner rocker. When Grandpa came and picked me up the night we got engaged, he picked me up, we went out, and he gave me my ring, and I came back in and my dad's sitting there, like right here, with his newspaper, and I went, "Dad, look at my ring," and I put my hand down and he goes, right back up to the newspaper. And he didn't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Why?
Because I was a little girl and almost died, and he just didn't want me to
ring.
say goodbye.
Aw.
Give you up that quick, probably. Aw.
She's a dinner for anyway. And then they shop her for 2 weeks.
Did she like not like grandpa?
No.
Oh, he loved Grandpa. That's why I married. I always,
Oh,
yeah, I always told Grandpa that's why I married you, because my dad liked you. You know when I tell you guys that I used to do during scary parts of the movie, I would run, put my head between the wall and the refrigerator. The refrigerator was right here, so this is where my head would go, right here.
Oh my gosh.
Then my mom would say, "It's all clear, you can come back now."
And what was the extent of the scary movie?
Probably not very bad, but
Probably not anything like
nothing
what,
like now.
Now what you guys watch.
like that.
And you know, we had the phone, our phone was right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember the
yeah.
word?
Yes.
So if I didn't want anybody hearing my conversations, I would take the phone and I would go down here and close the door.
Oh my
And it
gosh.
would make my dad so mad because he'd see the cord through. And he'd go, "What is this? A hotline to the White House?" Because our house was white outside then. It's memories, but
It's right there.
my dad was so proud of this
That's the
house. I
bathroom,
know he
right?
was when once they got
Yeah.
married and the war was over and they moved in. I mean, he was just like, you know,
That's
I've got a
crazy.
wife, I got a house, I got
Gosh,
a good
what's
job
greater
for
than
GM.
that?
I mean, yeah, life was good.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he had kids and then they had me.